The David Brom case is once again making headlines decades after a crime that shocked Minnesota and the nation. In 1988, 16-year-old David Brom committed an act so brutal it would haunt the community for years. He murdered his parents, his sister, and his brother in their Rochester home. The details were chilling, and the aftermath left a deep scar on everyone who heard about the case. Brom was quickly arrested, confessed to the killings, and was tried as an adult despite his young age. The trial was a media sensation, with reporters and true crime enthusiasts following every development. Brom received 3 consecutive life sentences, with parole possible only after 51 years. At the time, it seemed like a final judgment for a crime that stunned the community and left many questioning how such violence could come from someone so young. But decades later, in 2023, Minnesota lawmakers passed a groundbreaking law. The new legislation eliminated life without parole for crimes committed by minors, allowing those convicted as teens to be considered for supervised release after 15 to 30 years. This shift reflected a new understanding of juvenile justice, focusing on the potential for rehabilitation and the belief that young people can change. Suddenly, Brom became eligible for parole. In January 2025, the parole board reviewed his case, taking into account his decades of good behavior, participation in rehabilitation programs, and the impact of the new law. The hearing was emotional, with supporters and opponents voicing strong opinions about whether Brom deserved a second chance. Ultimately, the board denied full parole but approved supervised work release. Now 53, Brom will live in a halfway house under strict monitoring, unable to return to his hometown and tracked by an ankle monitor. His release is conditional, and he must continue to demonstrate good behavior and commitment to rehabilitation. For the victims' families, the pain endures, and the debate over justice versus forgiveness continues. Minnesota's new law has sparked national discussion about whether those who commit terrible crimes as juveniles can ever truly be redeemed, or if some acts are simply unforgivable. As Brom's journey continues, Minnesota and the nation watches closely, searching for answers in a case that challenges the boundaries of justice, redemption, and the possibility of forgiveness.